Tony, don't rush. We won't make this run. He would need to be there now. All right, so just make sure everybody double checks every bolt that was done in a hurry, because we only have one shot now.
Me on some military, I know that you're feeling it. Yeah, this is the feeling you get when you reel up and all of the villains here. I'm no hero, I'm just a man. This is what I does, go hard with the plan. I am a titan, we roaming the land. Remember the name, you gon' know who I am. I need my bro, I need it all. That answer what you say. I need my bro.
We are in Austria, Breinbach, PS Racing Center at the first stop of the Drift Masters European Championship. And as you can hear, finally, we have events, we have engine sounds going, we have tires squeaking. So yeah, first competition with our new cars. I honestly don't know where we will match up. I feel quite a lot of pressure. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to get behind the wheel and to see how the cars perform.
But just waiting and watching is definitely not my favorite discipline. I'd rather like to be in the car and drive myself.
Das ist nicht eine Freundschaft oder ein Team, das ist für mich eigentlich die Familie und beide eigentlich meine Brüder von einer anderen Mutter, sage ich jetzt mal.
Also der Ehrlich, sag ich mal, war früher mein Vorbild. Er hat mir das meiste beigebracht.
Joe as a person is, when it comes to his daily business, he is very analytical and straightforward. Ellie is actually quite the opposite. Ellie decides much of his daily tasks from his heart.
Ja, das hat sich alles so freundschaftlich auf einer guten Basis entwickelt und man hat dann halt einfach keinen hängen lassen und irgendwann war es ein Team, jetzt ist eine Firma.
Finally, car is ready. I'm so looking forward to do the first lap here. Guys, first practice session was really good. Car was working, but most important, what is up with Joe's car?
Well, we had to repair two burnt wires, so the two smallest wires in the system melted a bit, and we replaced them, and then we had to replace the motor to get it to work again.
Joe, du bist fertig.
practice is over now, so yeah. Okay, tech team, the cars will be coming in. We need to park them in properly this time when they come in.
Only lap out ahead didn't give me more trust to the car because the car was undrivable. It's really crazy how it felt. But I'm quite confident that next lap out, hopefully soon now, will be a lot better.
First of all, I want to welcome you, and I'm so excited. I have actually bumps on my skin. I'm just passing the mic to the judge. Okay, here you go. Thank you.
Morning, guys. So, as you guys all know, these are the rules of the Driftmasters European Championship, and we judge on 3 main criteria. Basically, we have line, angle, and style. Line is all about basically the line that we want you guys to take throughout the course. And the reason that we set out this line throughout the course is to actually have great battles later on. We want to see you guys maintaining that qualifying line the whole way throughout the track, and if you guys do, then we're definitely going to see great battles for later on in this. The second one then is all about angle. Angle, we want to see you guys now maintaining a nice consistent angle the whole way throughout the course. We don't want to see you guys making adjustments throughout the course, and so that the chase driver that's behind you is able to consistently maintain proximity. Then the third one is all about style, and style is all about flair, wow factor, how you guys are going to impress us with the amount of smoke that your car is producing, the amount of throttle commitment that you guys also have, and basically the wow factor and how cool you can make your run look. Of course, we then go on to twin battles afterwards, and as you guys all know, we judge on lead to lead and chase to chase runs. The lead driver, we want to see you guys nailing that qualifying line every single run. We want to see you guys be on that qualifying line the whole way throughout, and that then allows for the chase driver to have 100% commitment behind you, so that then he can put it on your door and have the best battles that we could possibly have. You guys are the absolute best in Europe, and now you know all the criteria, you know exactly what we're looking for, so go out there and best of luck, guys. I'm trying to get focused and to enjoy what we're doing here, because we are super blessed to be where we are, and quite good feeling, and it's probably the first couple minutes where I realize what's up here. So yeah, I mean, now it's the guys checked the last thing on the cars. Now it's down to me and Joe, and we know the cars are not 100% perfect yet.
Hello and welcome to round 1 of the Driftmasters 2020 European Championship. We are back after the longest off season in the history of the sport, and we're back for an incredible season of action ahead.
Das Trockenmann.
Jo, du auch.
Hergeschafft, weil wir zusammen gearbeitet haben. Jetzt liegt an uns beiden und wir machen das Beste draus.
Danke, stimmt.
Wir machen das Beste draus.
Jo.
G-O-A, time we don't need you. We the greatest of all, and time you'll believe. Greatest don't evolve, happens in the feet. See my gritted jaws, wonder who.
Radio silence now, radio silence.
Hard pressed to beat us. Hundreds and tens, hard fresh Adidas. Thought I knew men, most of them was divas. I'm more than man, I'm a natural born genius.
Joe Hountondjis throws into that first corner. These BMW M4 is running the BMW straight 6 from the M4, obviously with a lot more horsepower. Doing a good job so far, Joe Hountondjis. These guys are incredibly experienced and talented. The two Red Bull Driftbrothers will be hoping to put these cars into qualifying straight from the off.
Joe Hountondjis lays down his qualifying run with an almost perfect zone score there.
So far, I would say a really great run for the situation we have. Awesome job, Joe.
Well done. Also meine war nichts. Ich denke nicht, dass ich qualifiziert bin. Zu spät angezogen oder was hast du gemacht?
Ich bin nicht weit genug rausgekommen, ich hatte es gleich reingezogen und dann drückt es sich halt da raus, wenn er keinen Grip hat. Hätte ich Grip gehabt, hätte ich ihn wieder reingekriegt, aber so nicht.
Best of luck off-road alley, except you need to change your name to on-road alley only. Do that for now, yes?
Again, Hountondjis now, and I do believe he is out of the top 32, Dave. Him and that car just struggling. They're having a bit of a fist fight out there, trying to make it work, trying to get it through. Look at this, away aggressively slams through the gears, flicks it into outside zone 1. Hountondjis 35th at the moment, 53 points. He needs to make it work. Looks like he's maybe got that car dialed in a little bit nicer in the practice. Look at that. Starts to work his way into it down the anti-lag. Smoke popping from the back. Oh, but drops wheels off the edge of the circuit. Is it 1? Is it 2? That's going to be down to the judges. Big flick across the track as Hountondjis holds onto it. Goes for a wild ride now.
You know, it is tough to jump into something brand new, something that's built from scratch, and I think it's going to take a couple of days out, a bit more testing.
Sorry, team. That's me out of the competition. Sorry for that. Yeah. Something was wrong there. I started braking even earlier before, but still went out. Sorry for that. Thanks for the whole team. Now we have one car in competition. Let's make everything that we come as far as we can.
The first time Ellie didn't qualify for the top 32. Now it's my turn to prove that the cars are competitive. Pressure is on, big time.
We are blessed, ladies and gentlemen, by an absolutely sun-drenched PS Racing Centre here in Greinbach in Austria.
Now it's time for action. Let's go to the start line. Our first battle in the top 32. This is a big battle. Peter Wiańczek going up against Joe Hountondjis. Peter Wiańczek coming in here as a bit of a favourite. Joe Hountondjis struggling with this new chassis a little bit, but anything can happen. And now Joe Hountondjis playing catch up here. Just had to back off. It looked like the car fought him a little bit halfway through the first corner. Came in very, very aggressive, but couldn't match it up. And Peter Wiańczek now switches back, increasing his lead now. Inactive chase will be if Peter Wiańczek finishes this last corner without Joe Hountondjis going through the clip. And it's not far off it as a massive gap opens up between the Red Bull Drift brother of Joe Hountondjis in the chase position and Peter Wiańczek in the lead. And I was just about to say, Joe Hountondjis, it all went wrong just after the initiation.
It was like the car just kind of sort of went no power.
Joe, are you okay? The initiation was great, but after that you had to release the throttle, or was that a problem with the car?
Front can't keep up.
Okay, just do what you can, don't smash the car, but the initiation was awesome. You did everything you could there, that was awesome. Just do a nice and clean lead run.
Now show me what you got.
Joe Hountondjis starts to put foot down, starts to hammer away. As Wiańczek hunts down the side, that's Brands making a BMW. Wiańczek flirts with danger as he dabbles on the handbrake, and the flames out of the rear window must be so off-putting for Peter Wiańczek right now. They come down into the hairpin. Wiańczek looks for the back bumper, holds on, waits for the transition, starts to attempt to dive, but Joe Hountondjis looks like he's found some pace. Looks like he's found some grip in that car, but he's completely sacrificed the outside zone. He's on the wrong line, just about holds on to it, and that opens the door for Wiańczek.
I'll tell you what, you see Wiańczek's proximity just right there at the end?
Yeah.
That sort of implies to me that he held back on that run. I think he didn't want to make any big mistakes. He knew that Joe Hountondjis pretty much had it, you know.
No, that was a good run. That was all you could do. I don't think it's enough. Peter was, in the beginning, he was way back, but he closed the gap, so yeah. We gained a lot experience and we have to develop everything further.
Erstmal, Jo, das war alles, was du machen konntest. Das war alles, was du machen konntest. Du hast genau richtig gemacht. Also wirklich. Der Entry war perfekt. Das ist alles, was du machen konntest. Du konntest nur den Entry perfekt machen und das hast du gemacht. Wirklich, also hier, Hut ab. Joe went out against the guy who just won the competition, so this is at least something that is good. Yeah, so he was basically the fastest car on track today, and that's why we have the highest reference we got in the first battle already. So yeah, we've been discussing quite a lot of things, and we make changes to the cars and we'll further improve them, and we'll see how we end up tomorrow evening.
Clutch failure on my car, so no practice laps at all, and qualification is starting now. Gonna be a close call again, fingers crossed that hopefully I get a qualification run.
It's not happening. It's not happening. No. Tony, don't rush. We won't make this run. He would need to be there now. All right, so just make sure everybody double checks every bolt that was done in a hurry, because we only have one shot now.
Gut, fertig, rein.
I've told them to check that, double check, because they were rushing, to double check everything now.
Missed first qualifying, but we gave him a shot for a second. I think Joe's quite good under pressure. Best of luck, Joe. Let's rock.
Well, here we go. We're about to find out, Dave. Through the gears he goes. Joe Hountondjis missed the first score. He has a 0 at the moment. He needs to get himself a spot in the show. This is a lot tidier from Joe Hountondjis in a car that he didn't know what was going to do when he sat in it just 5 minutes ago. He goes very wide, but holds it onto the tarmac. Through he comes, looking for outside zone 6. Starts to get a little bit more simpler now. He dabs the foot brake, balance in that car. On angle, transitions in, keeps it the back end away from the cones, looks for the final outside zone and across the line.
It's a solid run, hopefully he qualifies.
Place 14 so far, place Q14. That's great, Joe.
Thanks guys, thanks tech team for making it happen again. Thanks to our incredible tech team. I did it, I'm qualified. Now it's time to cross our fingers and hope Ellie made it through. We don't know, but let's see.
Like this one? Yeah.
I'm still in the show and I'm happy for that, so I have one last try, but I'm up against one of the best. He was third yesterday.
Early shot time.
Das wird gut! Das wird richtig gut. Thanks God.
It's going to be Conor Shannon against Ellie Hountondjis. Ellie didn't qualify yesterday, scraped in 32nd position today. He's got an all against him here.
Ellie Hountondjis in the chase position. He's going up against a very strong lead. Ellie Hountondjis positions the BMW up to the side. Shanahan looking rock steady as ever as Ellie Hountondjis taking all the opportunity to try and push the pressure in to his favour right now. absolutely flies through outside zone 6 as Hountondjis fires on the angle into outside zone 7. They come. A little shortcut of the circuit there for Hountondjis, but it doesn't do him any favours as Shanahan drag races away.
Woo! First turn was awesome. After that I lost it a bit. But I'm happy. I'm super happy, really.
Hey, Ellie, you're still in the f***ing game if he makes a mistake. Need a top-class lead run now.
Yeah, yep.
They come through the gears, absolutely flying. Eli Hountondjis trying everything he can, trying to throw down. You can see that car almost blocking the whole track on initiation. He works his way up onto the door of that BMW. Transitions back into outside zone 5 through that hairpin. Shanahan in a very dangerous position for Hountondjis, but wheels up on the curve. The door being shut in Shanahan's face right now as Eli Hountondjis hammers down, looks to try and evade the young Irishman, but no chance as the transition back from Shanahan is absolutely textbook.
Ellie did well there.
So, Elias Hountondjis! Ein richtig geiles Battle von den zwei Jungs.
That was a great battle, man.
Ein Riesenapplaus trotzdem für Elias Hountondjis!
I'm quite relieved because we are not miles off. I'm really happy even though I lost. It was actually my best run this weekend. I'm so happy, even though I lost the battle now. I'm out now, but I'm rooting for Joe because he has actually way better chances than me. And let's see how far we can go today. Yeah, so relieved, so relieved.
All right, showtime. Ellie just did prove the car is working now, finally. So it's all up to me now. Let's go.
Joe, lass krachen.
Jo.
Joe Hountondjis, new car, got the experience struggling with his car. Caelan Kieran knows his car, but struggled with the battles yesterday. Let's see which way this one goes. They come off the line as Caelan Kieran to lead in Joe Hountondjis, very aggressive from the start here.
Yeah, look at the aggression already from the German driver as he doesn't even give him some room. This is the closest we've seen anyone down the hill. Close is an understatement.
Stay in it, stay in it, stay in it.
Now he has to back off and think about it as he comes down into that second inside clipping point. And Joe Hountondjis going to wait for the transition, perfectly timed as he looks for the side of a wounded Caelan Kieran. Caelan Kieran not doing a whole lot wrong so far, collecting every single outside zone. But Joe Hountondjis seems like he's found the groove with his brand new BMW. Up onto the door again he goes. Early transition from Joe Hountondjis as he once again looks for the side.
Awesome. Woo! Yes.
Good job, Joe.
Joe, awesome. This is awesome. Just put out a clean lead lap, You've done everything you could in the chase. Awesome.
They're off the line and it's ready to go. Joe Hountondjis going through the gears. Look at Kieran, he's ready for it here.
He certainly is. He goes for do or die move. He goes to jump up onto the side of that BMW, and now he's in the same position that Joe Hountondjis was when he chased him down. But now a little bit of separation opens up as Hountondjis looks for that perfect outside line. Caelan Kieran, no messing around, goes a little bit wide, but he's on him. Onto the door he goes. Oh! And a big error from Caelan Kieran as he understeers. That's going to be down to the gear change as he comes into that hairpin section. Joe Hountondjis stays in it, flat to the floor as he navigates his way through. Is this the first battle that the Red Bull Driftbrothers are going to win in the brand new cars? Is this a sign of what's to come as Caelan Kieran comes out of nowhere and says, I'm still here, let's just have some fun.
Oh, now they hit each other.
Did they?
Yes.
Judges are now still having a debate.
Hold on, what's the decision?
There's no decision yet.
Joe got it.
Woo! Yes! Yes!
Felt like a mountain been lifted off my shoulders.
Thanks for everybody for getting us this far. That's amazing.
because we've got a broken car, so we don't have enough spares always, so we might have to take some.
You touched him where? In the front?
Yeah, I think with the right wheel, just barely, but at the end of the run for sure my steering wasn't straight anymore.
Okay, so we have to re-straighten, swing the car. Okay, okay. Again, awesome.
Thanks. I told everybody it's already a win. It's about 300% more than all of us were expecting going into the weekend and also having the Friday. So we already won.
Joe is just about to start against the winner from yesterday. And we don't know if the car will hold up. Hopefully the car holds up, and then we have a really good reference of where we are now.
This is a big test right now for the Red Bull Driftbrothers.
It certainly is. They come through the start line, through the gears they go. Oh, he's on the back bumper straight away, and Peter Vincek's S15. He knows that he cannot let him get away, and that is exactly what's happening right now. Vincek absolutely blistering pace down the back end of the circuit. Oh, Hountondjis gets it wrong. Opposite drifts coming out of outside zone 3. And now Hountondjis has to get himself back into the groove, back into the mode.
Unfortunately, by that stage, Joe Hountondjis had already tried to overcommit to catch up and made a big error.
Hat einfach nicht den Grip, den gebraucht hätte bei seinem Speed.
Okay, okay. If you do a really good lead line, you can beat him.
Hold on, because we never know until it's over. And Vincek's car is super fast, but I'm watching that car twitch. It is hard to drive, and he's going to drive at the pace of Joe Hountondjis now.
Yeah, it certainly is, Dave. Look at that on the inside. You can see how gripped up that car is. He's wavering across the circuit. Big handbrake drag there for Peter Vincek. Jumps the car on the curb, now starts to find the door at that BMW 4 Series. As Joe Hountondjis comes down into that front inside clipping point, this is a much nicer lead line.
It's a pretty good run.
Yeah, it is, it is.
As they come round the hairpin, transition back, look for outside zone 6. You can see Vincek up on the curb, looking scruffy out back, Dave. This is not the textbook chase for Peter Vincek right now. We know Hountondjis' car is a lot slower. Look at that, up into the door, starts to get up close and personal.
Good job. Joe, you've done an amazing job. It wasn't enough. Peter didn't do any mistakes.
Good job, Joe. Good lead. Good job.
Look at Joe Hountondjis. He still smiles. He's okay. He got himself in to qualifying. He got a pretty solid run against Peter Vincek. No shame in losing to yesterday's winner either. I mean, he's gone out against probably the highest ranked driver in the championship, but also he's gone out against yesterday's winner.
It is really important to get my head free from time to time. Get off the cars, get out of the workshop, and just get the mind free and throw some hoops.
Love it. So relaxing, so chill to be out on a basketball court, which does not happen often enough. Clearing the mind a bit of all the stress we have in our daily motorsports life. So yeah, enjoy it a lot and hopefully make this one. Oh yeah!
No, we are too old already. There's not much more competition going on.
I hate losing, no matter the sport. Luckily in basketball, it's not that prone to happen. No, but
he's just too fat.
Too strong, they say, too strong.